Hello guys, my name is Alfred from Modicat. I'm here to continue the series on introduction to AGen, the content all-in-one content creation tool from Modicat. So today we're going to talk about AGen for product description. So we're trying to, for the entire series, we're trying to introduce a generation and what it can do. And now we're trying to give you specific use cases on how to use it, how you can put it in a specific part of your business, and how you can improve things overall. So today we're going to talk about AF agent for product description, that was to boost conversion. So first of all, we might have different issues on uh, converting our clients or converting prospects into getting our products and services, maybe for different reasons. And one of the popular reasons or noteworthy reasons is copies. Like copywriting is the idea of trying to beat your prospects or your customers into getting your products or services using words. So and it people like me as well, and many other people have issues with copies, and there are good ways of actually improving on that. Among ways, getting books, reading books, watching videos, getting tutorials. But those things are learning curve. It might take time to get to be good at, time to learn, and time to be perfect. But a very good way or a very good way to do this by the side, or even help you to improve on what you already know already is by using AI. So AI tools like generation can make all this better, faster, and possible for you to do. So now the problem with product description is that there are different issues that boring description can make you lose sales, can make you lose, can make you have an eye about the make catch rates, can make you find stand, make you stand video of standing out in the market. So boring by boring description is that description are not inspiring, description that or copies in your sales page that might not drive sales, like they're just there, they lack any strategy behind them. So AI can to solve all that. And I have other calculated that when you go to any e-commerce store, they have something by the side of their screen. They call it how to cart. So anytime you click on any product or services, you take your products or services to that place, and at the end of the day, you can go there to see checkout. So the reason for that is that people might want to get various products and services, so they always keep them at that basket. So how can you say copies to actually prevent that from happening, as in from making people to check out? So the reason is that they might maybe change their minds. You might see other products and services that maybe they want to buy if you are to create a better copy of different reasons, or you have to structure it in a better way. But might not get it or might just purchase one item or few items based on maybe your copies are not structured properly, or they lack very good description or any kind of force, empower or lead your prospect towards processing into goods and services. And so failure to stand out in the market is that it's e-commerce and producing products and services online. It's a big market and it's very competitive. So many people are on it and so many people are pushing hard to make sure that all this on at the top, that all these are the best and the rest. And you ability to stand out in the market is you one strategy or one way to do that is creating good copies, something like the prospect will read and they won't process your product or services, not something that lacks being a professional or not being straightforward or those lacking kind of push to make people don't get your product and services. And all these can be solved with AGen. So AGen now obviously presented as the answer to solving any kind of challenges in product description or making sales copies. So how does it do that? Improve your text generation because this robots, this AI tool is it is not we have to read things to understand them. You have to get things, you read a book, it will take you time to process the information in there, you practice what is there and and you have to implement and do it over and over again to get what you need to do. So these are robots, they can store large amount of data, petabyte of data, large volume of data very quickly, and they can with these new models of AI they can assimilate or at least able to grab or understand quickly or get information data from this quickly much more faster than the way humans can. So with this new tool and new technology at our hand, we can do bigger things quicker and faster. Instead of you reading and that, learning those new skills on that, you can really abstract to those things. Focus on other bigger things and more difficult things to do. So with AGen, all this can be made possible. You can transform your dull text into completed copies. So, like I talked about earlier on, that your text or the way you structure your words or the way you structure your copy can make people want to get you in on services. So that on before, like you always talk about sales and being and copies and sales pages and so on and so forth. But when you get down to it, yeah, words are very powerful. The way stories are also very powerful. The way things are being presented can make you want to get something. Someone being said told a good story or is being said to tell like things in the right way, in the right manner, in the right approach to be able to get a product or a service. So on that one to multiple creative formats available. So with Asia now, we're able to do many beautiful things. We showed you on how what's the football of Asian, the ability to transform text into spoken words, human like precision, like as good as what the human can do, and able to convert text into breakdown text and structure text such a way that very more compelling, and also able to generate pictures from images or generates use text to generate images as well. So with all this power put together, you're able to make more compelling copies for your audience. So now 5 ways in which a generation can help you create better product description. The basic makeover, first way basic makeover, the second way niche appeal, the third way persuasive twist and SEO angle and unexpected creativity. So now the basic makeover is simply that you're able to please languages that are events, able to have the new social personality and improve readability. So your ability to structure new language is such a way that to compare your viewers who want to get something from you. Ability to add your kind of your soul into the copy. So because I'll give you an example of me writing. If I were to write a book, maybe 100 pages or 200 pages, book, and give to AI to actually learn, understand, or grab, or say things the way I'm supposed to say them. But I tend to write a book in a different topic. It's going to it's going to write it the way I'm going to write it because I really learned the way I do. I really learned my writing style. Where I'm going to go first of all, where I'm going to put a comma instead, or I'm going to list things out. So it's going to like have a copy of the way I structure things, the way I arrange things, the way I think in my thinking process is going to learn from that and I can use that to put into other any other product. I can tell it literally give it a book or give it a book I've written before and I'll tell it to write a book on a different topic. It's going to write a book the way I want to write it, people also write it. So that's the power of what AI can do. And with that, I can just simply duplicate myself in such a way that I can just create a copy for a particular product. I can just say create a copy for a shoe or maybe a size machine and just tell it the way I'm going to write it. If I was upright and if I was to write a copy on the size machine, I'm going to write it this particular way. I'll give it to it and I will tell it, okay, now this is where I'm going to write it. What if I have to give you a product for a phone holder or maybe a wristwatch, a smartwatch, or maybe a ladder and what are you going to say? With that, it's going to create something that I would have said if I was to write a copy just like that. So that is the power. We have learned we have structured things and so we can duplicate myself into multiple instances. So the second one is called niche appeal. So it's called about niche and niche and niche. I mean, niche is about narrowing things to particular segments or target for customers. So the ability to speak to different people. I will help your actors with education to resonate to a specific niche. Use keywords to be relevant to your target audience. So one way is going to be then the say should focus on a niche or it's kind of focus on a group of people. So the niche can be just maybe men age 55 to maybe 65 who are living in a particular location who have this problem. So that can be as a niche. So with AI, you can maybe you have the knowledge for a particular niche of maybe 25 to 35. You might not have the knowledge for a niche of maybe more advanced ages. So AI have learned so many things. You have so much data in the head. You have so much data in the system. I've got so many things. So with your own knowledge of things and the way you present words to your normal audience, you can tell it to replicate the ideas. And if it was to be what that, you can also replicate itself. Just what I've said earlier to smaller group of audience or to more specific kind of people. So you guys will be able to do that. So instead of you learning for that new niche or instead of learning for that new audience or that new targeted market, you can actually use it as a tool to help you focus on these people or make you structure what social way that is going to be good for these people. Like for example, talk about TikTok and other channels like I would say maybe they are built for your more younger generations and the rest. Then why if you want to you only see maybe older people like 65 and above, they can be there, but they are very few in numbers but because of all the activities of them. So they are more specifically for younger generations. You have to post a product now. Any product both sending their own services, you don't be for younger audiences. And then why I want to do for older people and I go somewhere in Facebook maybe Twitter or Instagram or probably like that because people need to are on there more. So now the third way is perspective twist. So not just list the tell your benefit, not just list features, it also tell the benefit of it and the in a crowd description that helps of customers at the core points. They highlight the emotional benefits of the product. Well, in this I will be showing you all these things in practice using AGen. So they don't just give you what bullet points or particular need. They can also describe what it is. They can also show you a point when you ask you questions on popular niche and they will describe further just to specify what kind of audience and people you're targeting at. So now from the SEO angle, it's about you different things in getting to it. But may use a very clear example of Google. Like we use Google does not really bring out all the informations that you see on it. Like example, I want to say how I jump in off a building or how do I make money online. For the sake of that, what those will bring out is people already talk about the topic like how do I make money online or how will I make things faster or how will I so faster or how will I run faster, stuff like that. They already talk about in our blogs and different places. So what Google does is to bring out those information out for you. So what this agent can help you to do is like your base to rack eye on that place so I believe to have Brian on something like a search engine. So with this, you're able to give you keywords. You can help you to write very targeted like blogs or kind of description about things. So make you so that you can be able to rank very high on search engines. Like people are searching for things related to your market. Like if you sell exercise machines or you sell exercise kits or you have a gym, you can anybody else you can be texting, okay, how do I get bigger muscles or how do I get fitter, how do I get six packs? Like when you have so many copies or you have so many content or blogs related to, or you have to talk about easy six packs a lot and some other things, with using agents to do that. There are specific keywords that it is going to algorithm will search for that make sure that anybody is able to ask you how do I get six packs. It's more likely that your page or any of the products going to be popping up from those places. So that's what it can also help you to do as well. So now unexpected creativity. AI, they are kind of is the word generative algorithm. So normally, yes, humans are very smart and creative people, but with AI, this can be really extreme. They can mix so many things together. They have kind of platform or a database of lots and lots of data. So with that having that, just like having like hundreds of years of experience, like an artist that maybe has done thousands of painting every day for maybe 100 years. Imagine what that guy will be creating if maybe in the next 100 years again, something very extreme. You can mix and match different patterns, create you create so many ideas. This is a good example of this very, very complex ideas, right? So with that, with AI, you can create so many very out of this world creative ideas. So you can also experiment out from this. So these are the 5 ways in which AI can actually help us using agent. So now going further, I'm going to show you how all this is going to work with using agent. So let's go to our agent. We'll come to this. We can build this with it. Just a minute. Agent. Let's try logging into agent. That multi-cut.